Hello students, welcome on my YouTube channel English Dose. Today we are going to learn the noun case. Let's start with the noun case. What is noun case? Cases indicate the grammatical function of nouns and pronoun according to their relation with rest of the words in a sentence. So first of all, we will understand what is noun case. Cases indicate the grammatical functions of noun. Cases does what? They indicate the grammatical function of noun and pronoun according to their relation with the rest of the words in a sentence. So it is called the noun case. In English, there are only 5 kinds of cases. How many kinds of cases in English? There are 5 kinds of cases in English. First one is nominative case. Second one, objective or accusative case. Third, direct object. Fourth, indirect object. And fifth, possessive case. So students, in today's period, in this video, we are going to cover noun case. The grammatical function of noun and pronoun in relation in a sentence is called the noun case. So how many cases are there? 5 cases. Today we are going to cover in this video. Nominative case, objective or accusative case, direct object, indirect object, and last one is the possessive case. Let's begin with the nominative case. Nominative case or the subjective case, they both are the same one. What is a nominative case or subjective case? When a noun or a pronoun works as a subject in the sentence, a subjective case appears. When a noun or a pronoun functions or work as a subject in the sentence, it is called the nominative case. Example: Louis works in the management. So what is the noun here? Louis is a proper noun and it functions in this sentence as the subject. So it is subjective case, or we can say nominative case. He works very hard for the company. He is the pronoun and it functions as the subject of the sentence. So it is called nominative case or the subjective case. I love to watch movies in my free time. Here I is the pronoun. It works, it functions as a subject. So it is an example of nominative case. Reading is very good habit. Reading is what? Here reading is used as a noun and it is used at the place of a subject. So it is the nominative case or the subjective case. Next, objective case, or it is called accusative case. What is objective case? When a noun or a pronoun works as an object in the sentence, an objective case appears. When the noun works as an object in the sentence, when a noun or pronoun functions as an object in a sentence, at that time it is called objective case. Let's see the examples. Robert does not eat burgers. So here burgers are what? Burgers are the object. They functions here as the object. So burgers are the nominative case. He loves pizza. So what is the noun here? Pizza. And at what place it is? It is at the place of object and it functions as an object. So it is the objective case. Robert told me that. Robert told me that. So here what is the object here? Me. Indirect object, that is me, and it has come at the place of the object. So it is nominative case. Alex follows Robert. Alex follows Robert. So here Robert is what? A proper noun, but functions here as what? As the object. So it is the objective case. Next, direct object. The direct object of the verb is the object upon which an action is directly performed. What is direct object? The receiver of action is called the direct object upon whom the action is directed. The action is performed is called direct object. Example, Rita gave Tina a gift. In this example, we can see two objects, direct object and indirect object. Now we are going to learn about direct object. Rita gave Tina what? A gift. So the answer would be a direct object. We can find the direct object by using the WH word what. What Rita gave Tina? What would be the answer? A gift. A gift is the direct object of the sentence. In the above sentence, both Tina and a gift are the objects of the verb. However, the action of giving is performed directly upon the gift. Therefore, a gift is the direct object of the verb gave. Next, indirect object. The indirect object is the object for whom or to whom something is done. There are two types of object, direct object or indirect object. Indirect object is the object for whom or to whom something is done is called the indirect object. Usually the indirect object follows immediately after the verb. Most of the time indirect object comes after the verb. Let's see the example. Rita gave Teresa a gift. Whom Rita gave a gift? The answer is what? Teresa. So Teresa is what? Indirect object. Indirect object would be a noun or it would be a pronoun. In the above sentence, Teresa and Teresa and a gift are both objects of the verb gave. However, Teresa is the object to whom or for whom something is done. Therefore, Teresa is the indirect object of the verb. Possessive case. Possessive cases indicate a relationship of possession or belongingness between two nouns or a noun and a pronoun. Possessive case means the noun which shows the possession, the ownership or belongingness is called the possessive case. Let's see the example. Robin's house is near the river. How we make possessive case possessive noun? By using apostrophe s after the noun. Robin's house is near the river. Two nouns related in the basis of the possession. Robin is one noun and house is the another noun. We related them by using the apostrophe s. His brother lives in the city. So here his is the pronoun and brother is the noun. My family does not approve this. Sean's wife has passed away. So here Sean is the noun and wife is also the noun. So Sean, then we added apostrophe s, it becomes possessive case. Note the pronoun changes its form in different cases. Pronouns are there which are the pronoun subject. The pronouns are divided into subjective, objective and possessive case. The subjective case I and its objective case me and possessive my, mine. Subjective case we, objective us, possessive our, ours. Subjective case you, its objective case you and possessive case your, yours. Subjective case he, objective case him and possessive case his. Subjective case she, objective case her, and possessive case her, hers. Subjunctive case they, objective case them, and possessive case their, theirs. Subjective case it, objective case it, and possessive case its. Subjective case who, objective case whom, and possessive case whose. Hope you understood the video very well. Thank you so much for your kind listening and attention.
Yeah.